Mpapao to Lee with the no-looker pass. Maybe should have looked as St. Ange couldn't hold on to it.
Jaden, do you remember when Elijah was not even on our roster, so we just called him Mystery Man?
I remember that. It was our first 2 games. Max Preps had rosters, and at the time, that's all we used. And Elijah Summers Livingston was not on there, so we just called him Mystery.
Which is so crazy because he's such a key player now. I mean, the team and every game would go so different without him.
Yeah, Elijah has made his mark, and he gets a nasty block there. Way to get up there, and here comes Mason. Hey! Air Jordan, give him that dunk. He's clapping, he's feeling it. Now he's finally in the zone, he's locked in. Playing tough defense here on Patrice. Patrice has to pass it. Mason's defense was so good, but here comes wide open Davian Harris. Luckily, Zanoni picks up on him.
McGee is such an impressive player, but as we both know from this season and last season, it all comes down to his mentality.
And a pull-up 3 from Mpapao. No defense played by Basha there. Give him 3. McGee responds with 1 right back. Green Bean, give him 3. It is electric in here right now, Ava. Both sides of the court are feeling the energy right now. Brush hasn't taken many shots tonight, decides to pass it again to Harris. Score is 35-34 with 4:15 left in the third quarter.
Jaden, I don't know about you, but as anxious as this can be, I love close games.
5 seconds, and he throws a dime into the stands. Tom Brady out there on the court. Not sure what went wrong there, but
I am just very thankful he wasn't moved about 20 feet to his left because that would have been right at us.
I couldn't even imagine what would happen if I get hit by a basketball. I think I might die on
I
the
would
scene.
catch it, Jaden. Don't worry. I know you can't, but I could.
Well, after that short little break for the ball, Basha's now resumed their offense. It's 35-34 with a little under 4 minutes right now. We're looking at 3:50 on the clock. McGee working his way down. Trying to create separation here, the Basha offense is.
I'm hoping to see if Warren can do anything big again.
Well, Elijah can as he dunks it on their head, right on top of them, over 3 defenders. Wow.
Even the last Brophy game, he really came out in the second half.
Huge dunk there from Basha. I'm anticipating Hamilton's response to that. They've got sharpshooters on their team, and they might silence the chance with a single shot. Drew Hall played good defense there, but it wasn't good enough to stop Perez, who gets his shot to go straight through the hoop. Score is 37-36 with 3 minutes in the third. Warren, spin move, shot, no good. Rebound by Mason, and the putback was so close. Just couldn't tie it together. And number 1, Makai Taylor gets fouled there. It's going to send him for the free throws. He's rocking the salmon pink Nikes tonight. If Nico was here, we could tell you exactly what type of shoe that was for now. Just imagine. Taylor's first free throw is no good as Basha's Drew Hall takes his spot on the bench for Justin Garcia. Right now, we're looking at 2 minutes and 49 seconds left in the third. Score is 37-36. And Basha will maintain their lead after both free throws there. McGee's moving excellently. Here comes Elijah. Oh, no. A travel there for Basha. The student section in awe. Sometimes insane plays like that just can't happen, and you just have to wonder, man, wow, what could have been? What if?
I mean, Jaden, I have trust in the power trio here: Isaiah Johnson, Mason McGee, and Christian Warren.
Taylor to Perez, another sharpshooter for Hamilton. Perez and Harris tonight have been an absolute dynamic duo. As Perez takes a high jumper.
Garcia quickest on the court.
Mason fakes it, step back three from deep, and the bank shot was no good. Just a little too high there, bounced way too high off the square. And Lee gets a nice, easy finisher. That was a fundamental shot. Scores now 38-37. Hamilton Huskies in the lead. We're looking at 150 left in the third, excuse me. Passing, Basha's not back on defense. For three, Green Bean give Davian Harris another three-pointer of the night as Hamilton storms the court there going into a timeout. It's a great crowd pleaser shot there for either team as he was left wide open. And shots like that, Ava, are shots that Basha has been tending to miss a little bit so far this game. It's been better in the second half, but that first half we definitely saw a lot of missed wide open shots by Basha. Hamilton, though, they were able to capitalize.
Jaden, I think we should bring it back like old times. You remember the jokes?
Oh boy, do I remember our jokes, Ava.
I think we got some ready for every timeout.
So let me explain something to anybody who's new or doesn't have the greatest memory, which I get. I don't have the greatest memory either. Last year, when Ava was our commentator during timeouts, we would have a competition of jokes. Now, you might think, oh, you know, who has the better joke? No, we would compete to see who could find the absolute worst joke about basketball. These jokes are just, they're hard to listen to. You feel like you want to just like, you feel gross in your skin.
I think mine are better than last year, honestly.
Well, I'm excited to see how bad yours are, and I think I'm going to beat you. With this being one of your last games, I'm taking home the crown tonight.
I think you'll beat me at the worst jokes.
And then again, is that really a win?
Definitely not, and that's why I'm going to let you have it, because we all know who's funnier here.
Me.
Me.
Hands up defense from Papao. Shimizu had his back turned to the ball there. As Isaiah's floater's no good, and Shimizu, oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, and oh no, as Shimizu got the rebound, Dylan Lee fell on top of Shimizu's head. That's gonna be a foul on Dylan Lee, and
he seems to walk it off. That was very scary as he landed on the head, his head jerked forward.
Well, he gives a thumbs up there as he's still rubbing his neck. We hope he's okay. Definitely gonna have to ice that after the game though. Elijah juggling the ball around there. Gets it back out. They're trying to reset the offense now. Still playing that 4 in, out, ooh, 1 in. Wow, excuse me. Not sure what happened there. Isaiah, like a ballerina, misses the shot but gets it to Elijah for the dunk. Score is 39-41 with under a minute left in the third. Basha is down by 2 points right now.
I would love for someone to hit it too, just for me.
And Lee goes for three. No good, and Basha wasn't ready to rebound there as Perez just swoops in for it. Taylor, the move, the finish, the shot. Score is 43-39. But Hamilton Huskies in the league. I've gotten so used to saying the Bears in the league there. I wasn't ready there. This is going to be a very tough fourth quarter for Basha. And Mason gets one final shot up. So that's going to top off the third quarter, 41-43. Hamilton Huskies are in the lead by 2. And Ava, the implications of this game come the Open Division playoff rankings are far from small. And Basha is really going to have to lock in and play absolutely at the top of their game in the fourth quarter if they want to maintain their 5th spot.
I mean, Jaden, it's a 2-point game in the fourth quarter. Everyone's on their nerves. This team, their mentality really affects them, as I've seen last season. This season they've gotten better at it.
Well,
but I'm hoping that Coach Growhouse can keep them in check and just keep them on a streak again.
No hero ball in this fourth quarter, working as a team. And as cliche as it sounds, but they can't win without each other right here. And right now, the only way to come back is to keep working together. But before we get to that, let's start it off with the first joke of the night. I'm going to go first, all right? Ready?
Go for it.
Once again, guys, these are meant to be bad. Why did the ball hog fail his chemistry test?
Why?
Like it's
yeah,
a
but I
test
feel
and
like
like
I
you
could
didn't
have
want to
like
pass.
gotten it too easy. There's no hidden meat in there.
But you didn't get it, though. Okay, I get it. Let's see what yours is. Let's see if it's any better.
Right now?
Yeah.
I tripped in France. I fell over.
I don't get it.
Eiffel. Like
okay.
the Eiffel Tower. I fell over.
All right.
You chuckled. I win.
You win that round. It's 1-0 between me and Ava. Don't worry, guys. Our game here in the broadcasting sideline bleacher booth is far from over. Just like Mpapao's Hamilton Huskies are far from winning this game right now as Basha's not ready to give up. Dribbling into trouble. It's lost by
He rolled it
Perez.
straight to Justin Garcia.
McGee didn't get the shot, gets the foul though. You can see Basha's student section standing up here at the fourth quarter, trying to show their support. This is actually one of the more filled out student sections that we've had this year. Typically, we don't see many people at Basha, but tonight they're ready. Throwing up the, what is it, the jazz hands? Score is 42-43 now as the first free throw is straight through the nylon. McGee, he's clutch. He's going to tie the game here. 43-43, 7 minutes and 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And the game has reset.
It's just like the beginning now. Warren able to pick up on the switches there. Mpapao, surprised no travel was called there as he gets a layup. That's something Basha has definitely struggled to stop tonight as Mpapao down in the paint. Score is 43-45. Under 7 minutes left and the three-pointer's no good. But Davian Harris tried to save the ball there and actually ended up throwing it out himself. So Basha's going to get a bit of a do-over here. McGee to Alexander, and he gets the foul. Basha will take that. Even if they can't get the bucket points, they're A-okay going to the line because they have so much faith in their players to make these free throws. Alexander's first shot, though, just a little bit off. That's all right, Alexander. Brush it off. You got this here. Score is 43-45. Bears down by 2. 44 now. This entire game could come down to one shot, Ava, so every single one counts. And the misdirection on Mpapao. They tried to get it to Brush, but Christian Warren was there. He's like a tower in the paint, ready to block any shot. Speaking of which, his tall twin is coming in right now with Elijah Summers Livingston subbing out for Colin. So Basha protects the inbound play here. The double team on Mpapao, Warren and Mason. Instead, Brush gets out wide from 3. No good as Warren leaps up for the rebound. Score is 44-45 still. 6:20 left in the fourth. Alexander for 3. Bang! Green bean! Drew Alexander, the most underrated player on Basha. Just every single game showing more and more why he deserves a starting spot next year.
I agree, Jaden. He was a real problem to Brophy last game.
And Mpapao trying to follow it up, and he does. Nylon, give him 3, hand in the cookie jar. Great shot there from him. His shot selection is unmatched in this game so far. Elijah underneath the hoop. Sneakily gets it to Warren. He's in the paint, though. And his shot was no good. Put back. Gets the score up to 49-48. The Bears are now in the lead by 1 with 5:30 left in the fourth quarter. That was a crazy play, wasn't it, Ava?
That was. I'm very, very anxious right now, Jaden. But I have all my trust in the Bears.
Aside from Alexander, Basha now has its starting lineup in. And good defense from Alexander there. He had his hands wide, didn't draw a foul, and was able to make Mekhi Taylor miss the shot. McGee at the logo. Now under 5 minutes to go. Up by 1. Warren doing his signature work around the paint. This time it was blocked. Here comes Hamilton now. A good move there from Harris. Garcia, though, he was getting all up in his business, but a foul was called because of it. That's his first personal of the night, and now he's going to end up getting subbed out. Currently, Basha's in-game roster is Drew Alexander, Christian Warren, Elijah Summers-Livingston, Mason McGee, and after this shot, coming into the game will be Isaiah Johnson and Sam Zanoni. First shot's good, and Warren will be coming out along with Garcia.
Something I like to say about both the Zanoni twins, I enjoy seeing them separately off the court, and especially growing up with each other at practice. If someone learns something, the other one has to. They're always neck and neck with each other, and that makes them so much better.
Davian Harris, clutch there. He missed the first one, but got the second one to go in. Now we're back at 49-49 with 4:30 left. Johnson got the ball up wide. Coach Grodas was telling him, yo, chuck it, but he kind of wasn't picking up on that there. Keeping the ball away from the defenders here. Don't want any turnovers. Spin, shot, and one. McGee, he's feeling it right now. Staring down Perez. With the foul, the score is 51-49, potentially going up to 52 here if the free throw is made. And McGee, he's got his envious green shoes on tonight. I'm loving it, and if anything, I think that color makes him play better than he's ever played at Basha before. Handoff, the cut, the spin. Wow, that was a great pass there out to Harris.
Second time Harris has done that.
Crazy no-looker pass there. Don't see that too often in high school.
Not Harris, I apologize. Mekhi Taylor has done that the second time this game.
Elijah here, and they're going to call a travel. He's a little confused by that, but to be fair, I can see it there. Current score is 52-49. We are at 3 minutes and 45 seconds now in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a nail-biter, Ava.
I mean, as cliche as it sounds, time is of essence here. Because we keep going neck and neck, so we just got to get on the good side of the clock.
Mason has the hand in the face of him pop out. That's excellent level defense there, and he slipped but stayed on his feet. He's clapping it off. I mean, some of the Hamilton fans are like, wow, he fell, but I honestly think that that was good defense there from Mason. He was able to recover from that slip instantly. And the run-out three was no good from Perez.
And that was terrifying for me.
And then Mason ran into a brick wall there. That foul is on Elijah St. Ange. That's a cool name. Hamilton, if you guys are watching for some reason, your players have some pretty unique names. I respect it. They've got Zanoni in the corner here. Mason doesn't see him. Zaya to Zanoni. Zanoni to Zaya. Some zone defense here. You can see they're all playing off ball. Oh, and Alexander couldn't get the rebound, but Sam could. Good effort there as he takes it back out. We're looking at 2:45 right now. Bears in the lead by 3. They're trying to eat as much time off the clock as they can. Here comes Drew Alexander. Just staying outside with the ball right now. Zanoni goes up for 3. Green bean! Give him 3! Score is 45-55. Bears in the lead with 2:29 left, and that was a clutch shot there from Sam Zanoni when the Bears needed it.
I mean, this has given us a very nice advantage, especially with 2 minutes left.
The Bears only being up by 6 right now, though, is not a nail in the coffin yet, as it could still be a 2-possession game.
Being on the sideline, I remember last game, Grotehouse was like, do not get lazy, because that's kind of what the team has been doing or has a pattern of doing. As soon as they're up, they feel like they don't have to play as hard.
Hey, maybe this game will even go to overtime. All right, Ava, round 2, you started off with a joke.
What coffee does a vampire drink?
Like a mocha tea, I don't know.
Decaffeinated.
That one wasn't that good. I think this one's going to be a lot better.
I actually saw you roll your eyes a bit.
What do you say when you miss a bat? Oh my gosh, I cannot speak tonight.
Spit it out.
What do you say when you miss a basket?
What do you say?
Shoot. See, that's a good one. Score for me and Ava's 1-1. As Hamilton has to get a shot. Zanoni, he's walking it out, trying to take time off the clock here. Basha's in control of the game. They have the steering wheel in their hand right now. And I don't know if zone defense for Hamilton right here is going to end up working. They need to apply pressure and make Basha take a shot. Uh-oh, and Mason McGee appears to be hurt. He's getting up now, though. We love to see that. We don't want any of these high schoolers getting hurt out here. At the end of the day, they're all student athletes, and just being healthy and being a good student comes first. There is 1:50 left on the clock right now. Bears in the lead by 6 of 55-49. There's 14 seconds on the shot clock as well. Isaiah inbounds it to Mason McGee. In the game now still is Drew Alexander. Drew Hall has not made a return. Isaiah Johnson goes through rush hour traffic down the alley there. As you might expect, it didn't work out. It's tipped out, though, by the Huskies. 2 seconds on the shot clock. The Bears have to inbound this and shoot immediately. Oh my goodness. What did I just witness there?
I don't know, but I did not breathe for around 10 seconds.
And now Hamilton a little shaken up by that. So Basha, like we just said, had to get a shot off immediately. And Elijah was trying to go up for it. It didn't go in, and then it came back down, and Mason was able to just, like, loft it back up into the hoop. Score is now 57-49 with 1:25 left on the clock.
And with 1 minute left, they got to play urgency defensively.
And this next free throw is essential for the Huskies. Right now they're down by 7, and with only 1:25 left, every single shot needs to be made. There is no room for failure here. Ava, round 3. We're running out of time to continue our game, so this very well could be our last round. I'll go this time. Are you ready?
Jaden, I honestly do think jokes right now would be a little bit disrespectful to the game, but you go for it. I'm also saying this because I do not have a third joke, but you go for it.
What type of cheese do basketball players love?
What?
Swish cheese.
I think you used that one last year, actually.
But, like, get it, though? Because, like, the ball, like, swishes
yeah,
and then it's, like, cheese. And I thought that was a pretty good one. And I think the fact that you didn't even come prepared with another joke.
Well, here's one that I used last year, Jaden. Why can't basketball players go on vacation?
Because they can't travel.
So you just read that off my phone?
I beat you to your own game. I think that I'm in the lead right now 2-1.
He read that off my phone. It's right here. I went like this.
His
I'm
eyes
in the lead
right now.
No, you're not. I just won 2-1. Let me win. This was my last time commentating.
I won't tolerate any slander against me. I'm in the lead right now 2-1, Ava, and you better come prepared next time. And like we said right before our little game there, this free throw is essential if Hamilton hopes to win the game. And it's no good. That's great for us Bears. Unfortunately for the Huskies, that's going to be pretty demoralizing. Oh, great move there by Isaiah Johnson, getting it out of trouble.
I mean, we really should use the clock to our advantage.
That's exactly what Basha is doing right now. They're just staying outside, just dribbling around, making smart passes away from defenders. And this is where
1 minute left.
This is where Hamilton's zone defense is going to kill him. Zanoni stepped out of bounds there. Score is 57-50. We're now at 54 seconds left.
Let's see what the Huskies will pull out within 1 minute.
They need quick shots here, quick shots. And there comes one from Elijah St. Ange. It was no good. And that missed shot may have spelled doom for the Huskies. That will send Basha to the line. If Isaiah Johnson can make these shots, the nail has finally been hammered into the coffin. 42 seconds left. Oh, bounces around and bounces out. Not what you like to see there, but you can't win them all. Johnson's second shot, though, is straight through the nylon. 58-50 with 40 seconds now. Perez doing all he can on offense this game.
And
No
here's what
foul
Grotehouse said. They need urgency defensively, and this is what they just did.
Mason running like he's on the track field there. He's hustling, and for me personally, Ava, this is the first time I've seen Mason play at this level so far this season. He's running every play. He's making shots finally. Mason has been on his game, and he's been standing on business so far.
He sure has. I know, even though he's a sophomore, a lot of his teammates see him as a leader, which is actually very hard to do.
Hamilton desperate here. You need shots. Why are we still passing it? And I think they might have accepted their fate here tonight. The Bears are going to be able to pull it all together. Another foul, though. There's 11 seconds left, and let's spend this time to reflect on the game, Ava. I mean, what started off shaky for the Bears, they were in a deficit most of the first quarter, but they were able to bring it back in the second, but it was tied up with the last shot of the second quarter. So they came into the third, had a tie game, and from there, it was relatively close, kind of a repeat of the second quarter. But now here in the fourth, in the final quarter, Basha was able to finally put all the right pieces in the right places and get a 60-53 win. That is final here from Chandler, Arizona. Ava, what was it like being back?
It was so great being back, especially for such a close game. I'm kind of honest, to be honest with you, happy this wasn't a blowout or anything. I really love commentating this. Very close game. Congratulations to the Bears. Congratulations to Grotehouse. He always has very insane strategies, such as switching out so many players all the time. You didn't really see the Huskies do that. That's all I've got to say.
And this is Coach Grotehouse's 11th season as Basha's head coach. They won state back in the 2017-2018 season, looking to repeat again this year. And something interesting, we didn't talk about him at all this game, but Hamilton's head coach, Doug Harris, I believe was the only player in Arizona history to win a championship as a player and a coach. So
that's very impressive.
Yeah, it definitely is. Coming up in a minute, we're going to have Anasia Simmons down on the sideline, getting some interviews after the game. I'm excited to see what Basha has to say after this, though. What a close game. What a nice finish from the Bears. And I'm just so happy to see them playing at the level of aggressiveness that me and Nico discussed last week. We knew that coming into these final few section games, they were going to need to start playing in the playoff mode, the playoff mindset that players should be playing at, and we saw that tonight. They definitely were playing at a level that I haven't seen all year.
You're right, Jaden. I mean, these players have grown so much from what I've seen last year. I mean, I was talking about their mentalities a lot, but that doesn't even come into play this season. They're just always in it.
As always, it was a pleasure having you out, Ava. And are we in agreement that I won the jokes tonight? And one of potentially your final games? Did I win and you lost?
Obviously not, but it's actually a very great feature that the audience of this live stream can actually leave feedback.
Well, let us know, guys. Comment out on our social medias or directly through our YouTube who you think deserved to win. I definitely think it was me. But
Please do, because he will not stop talking about this if there's no feedback, so please leave some.
I will not let her live it down if I won. So I just want to say, though, thank you once again, Ava, for coming out. Thank you to our production team. Thank you to the Basha Bear Network for coming out. And once again, one final apology. Sorry for the issues earlier, and thank you for staying with us. I've been Jaden Ricken.
I'm Ava Hunsberger, and we're signing off.